Hello everyone and welcome back to Professor Layton and Pandora's Box Part 3. Let's just continue where we left off and have a nice time. The story so far. The Voluntary Express has pulled into the quiet farming village of Dropstone. Upon arriving, it appears that Dropstone is in the midst of celebrating its 50th anniversary. To pass the time, Layton, Luke and Flora decide to ask around for information on the illusion box. And that's what we're doing. Last time I said I would talk to this very nice gentleman next time, and I will just do just that. Hey there, I'm a world traveler, but I'm stuck here until I can score a ticket on the Voluntary Express. I was hoping for a freebie, so I told Mr. Beluga one of my puzzles to break the ice. Unfortunately for me, he got all hot under the collar when he couldn't solve it. Here, maybe you have a better luck with it. We will see. Puzzle 45. Baggage claim. Oh, it's a sliding puzzle. What rotten luck. While trying to pick up your luggage, you find that your bag is at the very back of the pile. The porter unloading the luggage claims the other boxes in the hold have prevented him from unloading yours. Use your wits to move all the blocks out of the way and reclaim your luggage. Which one is my luggage? What is my luggage? Ah, this is my luggage. Okay. I was confused there for a second. Okay, this is the only way that can move. So let's get that out of here and one of those in there for now. Maybe I should do it the other way around. So that can land there. And now I just need to get it back to how it was, if I remember how that went. Not like that. Like this, and then... Oh, I don't even need to do that. I can just do it like that. Okay. That works. That wasn't my plan, but if it works, it works.
There we have it.
Very nice. Be sure to show the porter how you did it so that he can get your luggage for you next time. The dog is so cute. You're a clever lot, aren't you? With people like you around, maybe we might actually solve the mystery of the Voluntary Express. People say that the train occasionally makes a stop at the Phantom Town found on no map. Could just be wild rumor though, who knows? An uncharted town. Wow, I wonder if that's true. I wonder as well, because I don't remember. Let's see. Wow, look at the size of that mansion. I bet you could get lost in there. It's not as big as the mansion from the first game. Or maybe it just looks not as big. It is impressive to say the least. I'm sure that massive mansion belongs to Mr. Anderson. So that's where Inspector Chemley and his assistant went, right? I'd like to see the place for myself. Can we go and take a look? No, for now I think its best course of action is to gather what information we can in the village. But I want to visit the mansion. I want to talk to Mr. Anderson. Besides, I imagine the Andersons already have their hands full with their current guests. Okay, no visiting Anderson. Houses built on the waterfront are so refreshingly cool. Hint coins, puzzles... The view from that mansion must be out of this world. Puzzle, 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 hint coin. Hello, mister. You have a puzzle for me? You look like, I don't know, one of these conspiracy theorist YouTubers. I don't know why that just came to my mind. Phew, that should just do it. Good afternoon. What are you doing here, sir? Me? Oh, I'm just doing a little fishing in this lake. Sounds like a lot of work. Have you had much luck? Actually, that's a good question. Now that I think about it, how many have I managed to catch today? That's a puzzle. Fishing net. A large net has been cast out in the pond to catch some fish. The pond's surface is small, but it's actually wider underwater, so parts of the sunken net are no longer visible from the surface. Assuming that there are no tiers in the net and that the whole rim of the net is constructed of a single length of a rope that ends on the shore, how many of the fish visible in the pond will be caught when the net is pulled up? Wait, assuming that there are no tiers, like what is constructed of a single length of a rope that ends on the shore. But which one does it end at? Oh, it's here. So this ends at the shore. So this fishy is not in it. Because this goes like this, then, I guess. So let's continue drawing it like that, I suppose. I'm not sure if that's what is asked of me, but I will see if that is correct. Because this seems to work. So this fishy is in it, so that's one. No fishy here, no fishy here. There's this one is in it, this one is in it, so that's 3 fishies. That's 4 fishies. That's 5 fishies. That's 6 fishies. Let me just double check that I haven't missed one. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Which one of those did I miss? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, I think I'm missing this. Yep. So it's a 7 fishies. I hope. I will see.
Just leave it to me.
It's 7 fishies. Woo! Problem solved. To solve this puzzle, you need to imagine or draw how the unseen parts of the net connect, which should look something like the illustration above. Or to the side. As you can see, the net will catch a total of 7 fishies. I really want to eat fish right now. I'm getting a craving for fish. Woo, what a haul. Tonight I feast like a king. 7 fish. That's a lot of fish to eat in one evening. I do hope he doesn't eat all of them at once. Okay, it doesn't go further in this direction. Oh, this is Chemley talking to the orange guy because he like is orange, bright orange, so it's not, you can't miss him. Yum 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 yum. Professor, I think this chap here fell asleep standing up. Judging by his uniform, he must be a security guard, as I certainly don't approve of sleeping on the job. Parameter is secure. Please confirm identity by solving this puzzle. Tangled ropes. Oh, I hate these types of puzzles. I'm super bad at those. 3 loops of rope are tangled together with a single red rope that has been tied in a very loose knot. Can you work out how many of the smaller loops of rope would get caught in this knot when the red rope is pulled tight from both ends? Remember, even if a loop passes through the knotted part of the red rope now, it might fall away when the red rope is tightened. Oh, I'm so bad at those. Oh no. Okay. You can somehow get this with the amount of unders and overs something does. But I'm so bad at these types of puzzles. Oh, I hate these. I could never envision... Like, give me a cube any day, I can tell you what side, what star is on, but something like this. Okay, so this will go into a knot. Will it even not? Yes, it will not. The red will not. How many ropes? Can you work out how many of the smaller loops of the rope? Okay, so this will tighten. Tighten, blah, 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 tighten. This will tighten up. The blue one will not be in it. And for the yellow and for the green one, I don't know. Because the blue just goes around it. For this one... Will this tighten here? So this just goes over, under. So the only part where that could connect is here. Does that... Yeah, I think this one is in it. So this one... And I think... Will this one be coordinate? I think this one will be like the teal one also. So 2. Otherwise it's 1. I think.
Do the trick.
No, it's not 2.
Well,
Make sure you examine
I
every
suppose
detail
you
of the
can't
picture
win them all.
carefully. Is it 0? Is this a trick question? Will this just fall apart? But I think this one definitely... For the teal one I wasn't sure, but I think the yellow one definitely does get caught in it.
Puzzle solved.
No.
Well, I suppose that's one possibility eliminated.
Then I guess it's just 0? I'm so bad at these types of puzzle that I just have to guess 0 now. I know that's not very nice to guess a puzzle, but...
Consider this puzzle solved.
Yeah, it's 0. Okay. It was a trick question.
A true gentleman.
I had a
Puzzle
feeling,
unsolved.
and my feeling wasn't wrong. Not a single loop will become truly entangled in a knot that forms when you pull the red rope and form a knot. One loop will fall away and the other 2 will hang from the red rope free of the knot. Oh, I actually thought the blue one would fall away. Yeah, that shows how bad I am at those. I can't even envision it now that I know the solution. Correct answer, confirmed. Well done, sir. He must be hopelessly addicted to puzzles if he's talking about them in his sleep. Even I don't do that. Not yet, anyways. Hello, Chelmley. Oh, it's Inspector Chelmley. I pronounce him different every time. Well, look who it is. Hello, Inspector. Are you returning from the Anderson estate? I don't know where you get your information, Layton, but you're as sly as a fox. As a matter of fact, I did just come from there, but Mr. Anderson himself wasn't home. Seems he's off presidenting over some livestock competition or other likely story, I'm sure. Curious. I found a connection between Mr. Anderson and the case you're... Have you found a connection between Mr. Anderson and the case you're investigating? Not that it's any of your business, but perhaps you can be of help. I heard rumors that he had tried to find this illusion box in the past, so I went to talk to him. But when I got to the house, the butler told me he wasn't home and that I should leave at once. Can you believe it? Mind you, I wouldn't be surprised if he was just pretending not to be home. I went out of my way to go up and see the man. The least he could do is offer me a cuppa. Or I could go for a cup of tea. But why would Mr. Anderson be interested in the illusion box in the first place? It's anyone's guess, Luke. We wouldn't know more until we can ask him in person. In that case, I suppose we should head over to the livestock competition Mr. Anderson is judging. Fine, let this baronship roll around in the mud with his precious cows. I shall be elsewhere. As far as I'm concerned, the whole thing's nothing than a frivolous distraction from the rich. I can only assume his obsession with the box stems from an excess of time and money on his hand. If you see anything that might help this investigation, report it to me straight away, you hear? We are always happy to cooperate, Inspector. We didn't show you our ticket to the Voluntary Express, and we are withholding information, but we're always happy to help, I swear. Now, please excuse us. Fine, off you go. Come along, Barton. We've got work to do. Oh, yes, sir. Alright, we better hurry back to the competition grounds. We decided to watch the competition. Oh, you're new. Hello, who are you? Boy, oh boy, I'm in a tight spot. I want to make a clean cut in this board, but it botched it right up. It's pretty much useless as it is. Can you think of a way to turn the piece into a solid square? Puzzle 042, board cutters. Oh, one of these, okay. Here we have an oddly shaped board. Since this board is rather unwieldy as it is, you have decided to cut it into 2 pieces and rejoin these pieces to form a square. Assuming you aren't allowed to flip either of the pieces over once the board is cut, where should you make the cut in order to make a square out of the pieces? Okay, I do... If I cut it like this, I can just move this over 1, 2, 3 and like this, right? But can it only make one cut? Where should you make the cut? And only can make one cut. One cut? Decided to cut it into 2 pieces and that's 2 pieces, but it's not one cut. I'm not sure if that's allowed. I'm gonna try if that's allowed. Let's see.
This should do the trick.
Yes, okay. I wasn't sure if that was allowed because it's not one
Wonderful.
cut. Excellent. Easier than it looks, isn't it? Like I said, I'm pretty good at those kinds of imagining puzzles, but I'm bad at the rope ones for no reason. Woohoo, that so did the trick. Thanks. Now I can finally get back to building that shed. Oh, a new piece for my camera. Do I have enough pieces now? The thing is, the pieces had, when I rewatched the first episode, the pieces had names, which makes it easy to see, like, where, like, this was cut, like an optical part or something like this. Oh, it has a dent. I didn't notice that. So that would make it easier to see where it goes. You see the dent here? Which fits perfectly for this one, so I guess I will just use the guidelines here a little bit. I think this one would fit up there. It looks pretty good. They do have like little shapes. This fits pretty well with the little notch here. This one needs to be a big one. But I don't think this one fit. This one goes here. I can see that. Maybe this one can go somewhere here. No, but maybe up there. Like this? This seems plausible. Ah, this is the button you press to make a photo. I don't know what that's called. This one fits as well with the cable. Not sure about this one. Guess this could go here or here. I'm gonna leave that out for now and come back to that later. But I'm pretty confident about the rest of the pieces, actually. More hint coins. I need hint coins. Go to the competition, yeah, right. Go to the cow. Good at its shows on the map. My goodness, look at this place. We made it back in time to catch the competition. If we've been informed correctly, Mr. Anderson is judging it. So he should be somewhere around here, right? Indeed, I wonder which of the gentlemen walking around here is our man. Uh-oh, it looks like 2 men over there are getting pretty hot under the collar about something. I wonder what the matter is. They're fighting. Just look at that mangy hide. Anyone with 2 eyes can see that that's no bovine of mine. I know what's going on here. Someone swapped my prized cow for this low-class heifer. Well, what do you want me to do about it? Can you at least point out which cow is yours? Now, how do you expect me to do that? Oh dear, this is going to be ugly. What's wrong, mister? This fella here seems convinced someone swapped his prized cow for another cow. I'm telling you, that ain't no cow of mine. My girl was perfect from horns to tail. See what I mean? There's just no convincing him. We can't start a contest with him carrying on, but I don't know how we can clear the situation up. I take care of this. The cows are sure to know if any monkey business has gone on. Of course, why didn't I think of that myself? I'll leave this one to you, Luke. Excuse me, ladies, can you help us out here? Moo. I see. Moo. Did you find out anything of use? I certainly did. If I had to sum up our conversation, I'd go something like this. Oh, I forgot. Luke can actually talk to animals. In the first part of the Layton series, it was actually said that Luke is good with animals, but it was never established that he could talk to animals. And then, starting from the second part, like from this part, suddenly he can talk to animals. I think it was explained at one point why, I think in the last Spectre, but I don't remember what the explanation was. So I will get to that when I get to it. Misinformation! I love the little pun there. 5 cows are gazing at the festival. 2 of them are true moo cows, a breed that only tells the truth. The other 3 are no-hay cows, a different variant that always lies. Use the following statement from each cow to work out which cows are liars. Touch a letter to mark it with an X. Oh, I just have to find out the liars, okay. D is a no-hay, I promise. Oh no, C isn't a true moo cow. A ain't a no-way cow, no way. E is no way if I've ever seen one. B is definitely not a true moo. Okay. Anything overlapping there? No. So let's assume A is telling the truth. Then D... So if A is telling the truth, then D is a liar. And then D is a liar, E is a no way if I've ever seen one. So E would be telling the truth. What is E saying? B is definitely not a true moo. So that would be true. So B would be a liar. B, oh no, C isn't a true moo cow. So if there's a liar, then C must be a true moo cow. And C states A ain't a no-hay cow, no way. So C is telling us that A is a true moo. So that would work out with no contradiction. I'm not sure if another way would work out, but I will try this. Touch a letter to mark it with an X. Wait, why the other trees are no ways? Use the following statement from each to work out the cows are liars. Okay, B and D are liars.
Let's see
Nope.
if this works.
Okay, back to the drawing board.
Looks like
Think
I've
hard
botched that
about
one.
what the cows are trying to say. Okay, that wasn't correct. So, assuming B is telling the truth. If B is telling the truth... oh no, C isn't a true moo cow. Then C is lying. C is lying. A ain't a no-hay cow, no way. A ain't... Oh, English. A ain't a no-hay cow. So that's a lie. So A is a no hey, so A is also lying. A is lying, D is a no hey, I promise. So that's a lie, so D is telling the truth. D is telling the truth. E is a no hey if I've ever seen one. So that's the truth. So E is lying. So it would work this way around. I don't know. So let's assume C is telling the truth. If C is telling A ain't a no hey cow, no way. If that's the truth, then A is telling the truth. If A is telling the truth, we are back at the beginning. D is a no hair, I promise. So D is lying. D is lying. E is a no hair if I've ever seen one. So E is telling the truth. And if E is telling the truth, B is definitely not a true mo, so B is lying. So it would work both ways. It would work if B and D are lying, and it would work if A, C, and E are lying.
Just leave it to me.
Okay. But why doesn't it work the other way around? Explain.
Strikes again.
That's right, cows A, C, and E are no-hays. If you assume each cow to be a no-hay or a true moo and run through each of the cow's statement, you'll eventually realize that the only time there can be 3 no-hays if they're A, C, and E. Okay, I did it differently, but I got it on the second try. Good enough. It looked like these two ladies swapped places while waiting for the competition to start. Things should be all sorted out now, though. Oh, you betcha. Look at that build, that lustrous sheen, that soulful glaze. That's my cow, no doubt. So everything's okay then? Better than okay, kid. With my darling back, I'm a shoe-in for that blue ribbon. Thanks. Well, look, you certainly have a way with animals. Ah, it's nothing, really. Look, over there. Over here, you two. They're about to announce the winner. And the winner of this year's Dropstone Dairy crown is... the other cow. Oscar's show-stopping Bovian beauty, Mootilda. Hold on now, you mean to tell me my sweet behemoth didn't take first place? You shouldn't have swapped your cows back, Clever. If you kept quiet, you'd be the winner, eh? I was robbed! Robbed! The competition must have been rigged, I tell you. To think he went through all that trouble to get his cow back and ended up losing because of it. Yes, I suppose it goes to show that things don't always go as planned in life. Right you are, Professor. Say, couldn't Mr. Anderson be around here now? It's going to take some effort to find him in a crowd this dense. Let's look around a bit. Oh, he wasn't the announcer? Okay. Hello. You ever heard the old saying, the clothes maketh the man? Well, from the looks of you duds, I'd say you've got your act together, so try this puzzle for size. 39. Change of clothes. A, B, and C each started off with shirts and trousers of the same color. A were red, B were blue, and C wore white. They were then blindfolded and swapped items of clothing. After they took their blindfolds off, here's what they say. No one's shirt and trousers match. It looks like C's the only one of us who didn't keep any of his original clothes. I don't know if I like these red trousers. Touch the people to change their clothes and assemble their current outfits. So C had definitely the red trousers. B, it looks like C is the only one of us who didn't keep any of his original clothing. So his original clothing were blue, so he needs to have the red shirt and the star pants. So he can't... no one's shirt and trousers match. And he's the only one who didn't keep his original, so he needs blue bottoms. and blue top, and he took his top. Wait. No one's shirt and trousers match, that's true. It looks like C is the only one of us who didn't keep any of his original clothes. He kept one of his original clothes. C is the only one who didn't keep any of the original clothes. Okay, so he needs to be blue. So he needs to get blue. And a striped shirt. Because otherwise he can't keep his trousers. And then he has the striped trousers. Okay. So he has the red trousers. He's the only one who didn't keep any of his original clothing. That's correct. He kept this, and they both got a different one. That should work.
Consider this puzzle solved.
Correct. Good job.
A true gentleman leaves no puzzle unsolved.
Nicely done. Now you know that C is the only one not wearing something from his original outfit, meaning he's not wearing anything white. You also know that he has red trousers, so his shirt must be blue. Since A and B are each wearing one item of their own, you can deduce that A is dressed in a red shirt and B in a blue trousers. With all that settled, all you have to do is place your remaining white items on the right places and the puzzle is solved. Shirts and trousers that don't match are the epitome of tacky. That's fashion rule number 1. Rule number 2, no one can pull off sequins. True. But with that, rule number 3, sandals and sock are not okay. But with that swish suit of yours, you're golden. No swanky nightclub will turn you away, I guarantee it. I don't think Layton is dressed for a nightclub, but sure. Cows. Can I move? No. We never did manage to meet Mr. Anderson, did we? Yes, what a pity. I had a feeling he'd provide us with a lead on the illusion box. Hey there, fellas. Haven't seen you around these parts before. I heard you chatting about Mr. Anderson and thought to myself, hey, I can help. Here, I point him out. Who's Mr. Anderson? Lots of people. I just saw Mr. Anderson around here a minute ago. He shouldn't be too hard to spot, what with that beard and hat. Yep, he is a real gentleman. He always looks smart with his cane and that dapper little bow tie. Oh, and he doesn't wear glasses in case you're wondering. Look, here he is now. Using the clues in the above statement, can you find us and circle Mr. Anderson in the crowd? So, he does not wear glasses. So glasses people is out. Is that guy there wearing glasses? No. I think that's just the pixelated graphics. We don't know if this guy is wearing glasses. So this guy's out. He shouldn't be too hard to find. What? A beard and a hat, so not the skull. Beard and hat. No beard. Is that considered a beard in English? I don't think so. I'm gonna make it a question mark. And a bow tie. Okay, this guy has a bow tie, this guy has a bow tie. I don't think this guy has a bow tie. I can't see this guy from behind. He has a cane. This guy doesn't have a cane. No cane, no cane. This guy also doesn't have a cane, so it must be that guy. I hope.
And now to test my theory.
Yes, okay.
And there we have
I like how some people like show up in different puzzles and you can see the people again, like from the puzzle I couldn't solve last time with the election puzzle. The guy was sitting on a bench just now. Yeah, the guy on the top right. Good eye. Looks like the wind tried to carry off Mr. Anderson's hat. Good day, sir. I'm searching for one Mr. Anderson. Might you be him? The one and only, my friend, and with whom do I have the pleasure of speaking? My name is Professor Layton. My friends and I have come to this fine place in search of the illusion box. I thought a man of influence such as yourself might be able to offer us some direction. The illusion box, you say? Why would you want to go chasing after a thing like that? I take it you're familiar with it. Familiar? No, I've heard the rumors, of course, and I know it's referenced to as Pandora's box. I also believe my dear mother once searched for the very box of which you speak. Interesting. Please elaborate. Well, my birth mother died when I was very young. The mother I speak of is actually my mother-in-law, Sophia. She founded this village way back when, so 50 years ago. The kindest soul I've ever met. Sharp too. Oh no, I remember this song. Oh no, don't make me cry. I remember this song. I married into her family, but she treated me like her own flesh and blood. I get like sad flashbacks from something I don't know. I don't remember the story, but this song makes me sad, so I'm guessing it's a sad thing. Since I never knew my own mother, I suppose it would be fair to call Sophia my real mother. Even after my wife passed away, Sophia continued to treat me as one of her own. Sophia looked high and low for that box, but she never could find what she was looking for. So she made efforts of her own to search for it. Fascinating. Tell me, where might Sophia be now? She left us last year. In her last day, she spent a lot of time holed up in her room writing. Sadly, I never found out why she was so intent on getting her hands on that box. I see. I'm sorry for your loss. Thank you. Well, my mother may have known something about the subject. She's gone now. Now you know as much as I do. I regret that I couldn't be of more help to you, sir. Not at all, Mr. Anderson. I've learned a great deal from our conversation. You have my thanks. So that's probably the reason why the daughter wants to run away, in quotation marks, and look for the illusion box in place of her grandmother, I guess, then. Oh, one thing before you go, Mr. Layton. Please take a look around you. These picturesque hills, these happy people. Dropstone has been blessed with so much. Sophia built this place from scratch into a village full of warmth and camaraderie. Dropstone must never be allowed to wither and die like so many other villages. After all, this place owes its current prosperity to the many sacrifices he made. Actually, a lot of smaller villages have the problem that people move to the big city, and then the village gets older and then just dies out, which is really sad. It happens a lot in Germany these days as well. But I heard it's even worse in Asian countries. Forgive my ramblings. Once I've started talking, I sometimes have trouble stopping. Enjoy your time in Dropstone and be well. Good day. Thankfully the happy music is back. My heart. Looks like that was another dead-end lead. Oh, I wouldn't say that, Luke. It would appear this village is inextricably linked to the illusion box. I also find Mr. Anderson's choice of words interesting. I wonder what he means by sacrifices. Well, that's something for us to ponder later. For now, let's make our way to the station. Alright, Professor. We decided to go back to the train. But I wanted to go to the mansion. Do you have a puzzle? Mr. Anderson is a pillar of the community. He's made this village a place I'm glad to call home. He sounds like a very, very nice guy caring for this village. Huh? Move. 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 Do you have a puzzle? No. Oh dear, the train is scheduled to depart any minute now and she's still not here. Everyone's effort will have to be in vain if she misses her train out of time. Oh my, oh my. Oh, he's probably talking about the daughter. Maybe women just need more time to get ready for things like these. Oh, why must she make me worry? Excuse me, but are you waiting for someone? It is none of your business. We haven't even told the master about what we're doing. Look, perhaps it's best to leave him be. Sometimes it's best not to barge into affairs of others. Well, if he doesn't want us to talk to him, maybe he shouldn't be thinking out loud. Luke being rude again. Can I now go to the mansion? I want to go to the mansion. No. Let me go to the mansion. I don't think it was a place that you could actually go to. But I'm sad. I want to go to the mansion. Oh well, let's go to the train station, I suppose. The place is positively crawling with people, isn't it? Careful, Flora. If you don't watch where you're going, you're likely to run right into someone. Oops, sorry, that's also new to me, that I forget to pay attention to where I'm going. Understandably, after all, it is quite different from what you're used to. Wow, Flora, you certainly seem to be excited. Just don't stand around walking for too long or we might accidentally leave you behind. And she was left behind. Oh, what's that? Oh, look, there's another one over there. Huh? Oh god, she was actually left behind. I was joking. No! Flora! Where did you two go? No! Flora, my girl. Oh, no! Get away from my girl. Oh no! Professor, Flora is gone. Couldn't you just hold hands or something? Oh dear, we must have become separated in the crowd back there. Let's retrace our steps. I hope that wasn't on Polo. Let Flora be. Leave Flora alone. It's going to be awfully hard to find her with all these people about. Now where could that girl have gone off to? Did Don Paulo switch places with Flora? Oh please no. Phew. Flora, where did you run off to? Sorry, there were so many people that I must have lost you. I turned to look at something and before I knew it you two were gone. Well, I'm relieved you found your way back to us. With so many people around, who knows how long it could have taken us to find you. I don't know if that's Don Polo or not. Don Polo is very, very known for just switching places with people. But I don't remember if that was the case here. I hope not. I'll be more careful from now on, I promise. Although, you know, I heard from a few interesting things while I was wandering around over there. Oh, what did you hear? That a man named Romy was asking around after the illusion box. If we can track him down, maybe he can tell us something we don't know. I heard from one person that he's been wandering around near the station. That's interesting news. Let's head to the station and see if we can find this Romy. Good on you, Flora. That's some top-notch intelligence you gathered out there. Aw, it was nothing. We decided to go look for Romy. Hello. Miss? Eeny, meeny, miny, moo. Gosh, I just can't decide. Oh, hi there. Do you need something or is there something? Someone? We are currently in search for an item known as the illusion box. Does the name ring any bells? The illusion box? Nope, never heard of it. But I do know a great puzzle about boxes. Check it out. 46. Odd shape out. You have a box as shown below. Using the white cubes as standard units. The box is 2 cubes wide by 3 cubes long by 2 cubes tall. 2 white cubes are permanently attached to the floor of the box. 3 of the 4 shapes A to E shown below can be placed together in a box to fill the box to the top with no gaps. Find a shape that doesn't fit into the box using the conditions described above and circle the letter next to it. Okay, so we have it 2 by 3, 2 by 3, that's too long what I did there. 2 by 3 and then 2 in the diagonal, so like that. My drawing is perfect. I take no criticism. And the bottom one and this one is filled out. So let's see. So this one, clear that. So this one would fit in here, but then I have a thing here missing. This one would fit better. Would fit like that. And then I need something like A. And then this would be filled in. And then I have like a square left. That doesn't really work. But I feel like C fits perfectly like in here. Maybe if I go... Oh, this is only one. So this could go there, that could go there. Maybe if this goes there, and then that can go on top, like this one. If the L shape goes in there, and then the Z shape, but then this one's missing. What if I put the Z shape here? Then I can lie down one of these. And then... Wait. I can actually find that out easier. So this has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7... Wait, again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 pieces missing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So those two together would already be 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Wait. Wait, I have a problem. Okay. This is one square. This is another square. Then this is one square. This is a missing square. This is a missing square. This is also a missing square. So it's this, and this, and this. Like the one top here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm just assuming it's 10 missing. And I just can't see it correctly. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Why am I so bad at this? Okay, 1, 2, 3, but one is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, it is 10. It is 10. Okay, so it needs to... A and B are definitely in it. Both of them. So between C and D, which one... I want to say D is the one that doesn't fit, because it has such a weird shape that would leave edge pieces. Okay, how can I... So if I arrange these two like that, like this, and then I put the other one like that. No. I could lie one down and one up. And then I would have like this kind of shape left. That's not it. If I go up there and down here, then I have the same shape. That doesn't work. How can I get this in here? 2. That. And then like this. I feel like it's D. If it's not D, it's C.
And now to test my theory.
Okay, it's C. Oh, thank goodness.
A true gentleman leaves no puzzle unsolved.
Yeah, okay, you do lie it down. Sharp thinking. D is the only shape of the 4 that doesn't fit. Was it hard to visualize the shapes fitting in a box? Yes, it was kind of hard, actually. Jeepers, you must be some kind of puzzle genius. Oh, right. What did you want to know again? I was wondering if you might know anything about the illusion box. Let's see, let's see. Nope, I haven't got a clue. If I were you, I'd try asking someone else. I see. Any clues? No. Any new people? Oh, you're new. You weren't standing. I know you, but you weren't standing there before. Hey there, good seeing you again. Tell me, how's the festival treating you? Make sure you enjoy it all while you can, eh? Truth is, I'd like to be out here having fun with you, but I've got posts to deliver. The direction I received from my deliverers were a bit vague, though. Maybe you could help me. Which house? Where? Ah, it's one of those. Below are houses A, B, C, and D, each of which is a different color. Decipher each house's color from the following clues. The red house is closer to the pine tree than the blue house. So assuming this is red, then blue can't be this one. Then this or this need to be blue. The yellow house is closer to the lake than the green house. So assuming this is yellow and this is green. The green house is closer to the power lines than the blue house. So assuming this is red? No. Oh boy. Okay, D is either yellow, blue, or green. It can't be blue, because red is closer to the pine tree. So this has to be red. The yellow house is closer to the lake than the green house. I mean, that's true. And then this is blue. Is this close? Is this closer to the pine than this? I hope. I hope that is closer.
Consider this puzzle solved.
No, it's not closer. Okay.
Well,
why not revisit each of those 4 clues and give them another red? Yeah. Try again. Okay. The red house is closer to the pine tree than the blue house. I thought that was the case, but apparently it's not. The yellow house is closer to the lake than the green house, which is true. The green house is closer to the power line than the blue house, which is also true. D is either yellow, blue, or green. Okay. I'm just assuming this is the same distance, then. Yellow is closer to the lake than the green house. The green house is closer to the power line than the blue house. I'm so confused. I thought my solution was sound. It apparently was not. The red... Okay, again. Let's start with the yellow house. The yellow house is closer to the lake than the green house. Let's say... like that. The green house is closer to the power lines than the blue house. The red house is closer to the pine tree than the blue house. True. The yellow house is closer to the lake than the green house. I'm assuming that's true. The green house is closer to the power line than the blue house. D is either yellow, blue, or green. Oh, it can't be red. What if this is yellow and this is red? Okay. The red house is closer to the pine trees than the blue house. Correct. The yellow house is closer to the lake than the green house. I'm assuming that's true. The greenhouse is closer to the power lines than the blue house. That's true. D is either yellow, blue, or green. Also true. This can't be blue. This can definitely not be green. Because the greenhouse needs to be closer to the power lines than the blue house, and there's nothing farther away. So, like that?
Consider this puzzle solved.
Okay. That was the solution. I just...
Wonderful.
The red house was wrong. That's right. This is one of those puzzles where you need to use the given conditions to deduce the answer. Yes. Actually, I like this type of puzzles. Ah, now I understand. Right, I'd better get moving. No rest for the postman and all that. In German, they're actually called logic puzzles. And while that can refer to a lot of different types of puzzles, that's actually also the name of this type of, like, he said what he said and she is standing next to him and therefore they cannot stand next to that, and so on and so forth. They have like this whole diagram structure, which is really cool. I have a whole book of that. But I like these kind of puzzles, but they can get very, very complicated if you have like a lot of different factors. You need like an Excel sheets to solve them. Oh, she's also new, but I actually wanted to go right to see anything new there. Doesn't look like it. Oh, tree. Dropstone's natural beauty is really a thing of wonder, don't you think? Oh, she does have a new puzzle. Hello. Oh, hello there, you two. Your timing is impeccable. See, I'm trying to wrap this flower I grew to give to a friend. I've got green fingers when it comes to plants, but I'm all thumbs when it comes to wrapping. Help an old gal out, would you? No problem, miss. It's a wrap. Laurel is very particular about wrapping this flower as it is a gift for an important friend of hers. She would like it to be wrapped as shown below, but has no idea where to begin. In order to wrap the flower just like the leftmost drawing, how should you begin your wrapping? Touch A, B, C, or D to answer. Okay. If this rolls... I need... So this is the bottom. Yes. So this would not work. I think. Yeah, because this is on the bottom. If I roll that... That rolls, roll. Roll. I'm trying to imagine it. This one is another one where I'm not very good at imagining what it looks like. Needs to end on a white corner here. So it is not this one and it is not this one, because that wouldn't end on a white corner. So it's either D or A. So this one would roll like that. So not those two. I think, unless this is the top. Is this the top? Because then it's the other way around, and it's not D and A. If this is the top part, and this is like this corner, then it would be C. I'm not sure what... Could you have shown like the flower in there? Like that? If it like this way or that way. I guess that would make it too easy. If this is like the... But this is also the end corner then. If this rolls and rolls... Assuming this is here, and this is this part. This doesn't work, so I think it's C.
This should do the trick.
Yes, okay. Got it.
Huh.
But imagining
Wonderful.
this was really hard to explain how I thought about it, but I think that's how it works. Yeah, this like that. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I couldn't really visualize D, but that works for me. Also, Luke looks so cute with the flower. Well, that's about the finest wrapping job I've ever seen. You saved me a world of pain. You got a new hamster toy. Yay! Now, let me return the favor with a helpful tidbit about the tea set I gave you. I'm sure you know the basis of brewing, yes? Put in 1 measurement of each of the 3 ingredients I gave you to make a nice cup of citrus classic tea. However, there's a lot of room for experimentation. For example, try brewing 2 parts of brisky berry with 1 part of something else. Get it right and you make a sweet, crisp tea that's just wonderful. If you happen to pick up any other tea herbs, try creating more blends of your own. There's a whole world of complex flavors waiting to be discovered. Just need to find them. Okay, 2 of... brisk berry. And something else. Tea time. Okay, that was bad. I think I tried this combination last time, but I just want to make sure it's not one of these 2 combinations. Oh, it is! Okay. Delicious! I just love how sweet this tea is, Professor. Well, it's a bit too sweet for me, but I understand why so many children enjoy it. I think I could drink the whole pot of this stuff by myself. Just watch me. You've got quite a sweet tooth, Luke. Just try not to drink it too fast. Nice. A new hamster toy, but gonna look at it later. Because with that I don't think I can reach the goal yet. For the next diet step of the hamster. Hello, miss. I don't think I know you yet. Madeline. This whole festival's been put on by the Anderson, the wealthiest family in the village. As you're new here, let me fill you in on that family. The Andersons live in a mansion at the north of the town, makes you turn green with envy, eh? Anyways, Mr. Anderson has a young daughter who's grown up to become quite a beautiful young lady. Her name is Katja. Katja? Oh god, how do you pronounce it in English? Would be Katja in German, but it's Katja in English. And she's the most unusual combination of both beautiful and sweet. Plus, I've heard she's very respectful towards her father, unlike most youngsters. The only thing kids these days love more than talking back to their parents are those baggy jeans. We know this is a game from 2012, I think. Oh, sorry, I do believe I've gone off on a bit of a rant. Did you need something from me? Actually, yes, tell me, madam. Have you ever heard of a rare antique known as the Elysian box? That name's new to me. I can't help you at all. So will you leave me alone now? Oh, but you know you did just remind me of a gem of a puzzle. I know that concerns a box. Yeah, we were told before that old folks of the town don't really like talking about the Elysian box, even if they know something about it. So that's probably part of that. Oh, this is one of those I mentioned before, where you have to imagine these different sides of the cube. The 2 boxes shown below are actually the same box shown from 2 different angles. Using the visible faces as guide, reassemble the pattern of the box by placing the tiles onto the unfolded view of the box. Don't forget each tile needs to go in the correct place and facing the correct direction, so you may need to rotate the tiles with your stylus. Okay, right direction as well. This one's fixed. Yes, this one's fixed. So if this goes up and this goes, then this can be rotated. that goes up. No, that would be the long side. This goes up and to the side. Up and to the side. So this would go here. Yeah, I think that's it. Okay, for the heart. The heart is either here or here. And it shows with this side. Okay, so it's on the other side. So then it would be up and side. This would be sideways. This would be correct. Okay, if this is the bottom. And then the long side would go there. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay. For this one. The pointy bit is showing to the head of the thing. That's easy enough. And this is the one we can't see, but this is round, so this is easy to show the orientation of. So if this is this one, and it is folding like that, and this is folding up and then to the side. So this is this one, and this is actually showing like this, so this... Okay, let's double check. So this folds upwards, like so. And this one folds to the side, so this lands here and this goes there, which fits with this. This folds up and to the side. So this would fit here. And this folds up and above. And then this would be on there like that. Very good drawing of that. So this would fold like that. Wait. This folds to this side. Yes, okay, that would work. I think.
Consider this puzzle solved.
Yes, okay. Good job, me! Woo!
Ha! Wonderful.
Good job. Was it hard to convert the 2D shape of the box into a flat 2D image in your head? I actually like envisioning these types of puzzles. There was a puzzle like this in It Takes Two, I believe. No, not It Takes Two. We Were Here, in the We Were Here series, where you had to actually do this on the fly with your partner who would dictate you the shapes. And I really liked that puzzle, even though the time constraint of that puzzle was... bleh, I didn't like that. But I did like the puzzle itself. I don't like puzzles with time constraints. Well, hang me on the washing line and call me a bath mat. I've never thought you'd solve that one. You seem like a nice man, so I'll be straight with you. I wouldn't talk about the box in these parts. But why? Well, it's complicated. Now I've given you my advice, so smarten up and follow it. Okay, don't talk about the box. Let's go to the train. Oh, Mr. Layton, do you have a moment? Certainly, how may I be of assistance? It seems you have done a great deal of investigation today. Tell me, during your course of your inquiries, did you hear anything about my daughter, did you? Your daughter, sir? Yes, Katya's. You see, she hardly ever comes home since her grandmother Sophia passed away. Sophia and my daughter were very close, so her death came as a great shock to Katie. If you should see her, would you please tell her that her father wishes she'd come home? If a fine gentleman such as yourself delivers the message, she just might listen. Unfortunately, our train is leaving soon, so I may not be able to be much help. I'm just gonna call her Katie. Katie is our only child. She means everything to me, and I'd be forever in your debt if you could help me. I wonder what kind of person this Katie is. Your guess is as good as mine, but judging from her family and upbringing, I'd imagine she's both beautiful and refined. Steady on, Professor! Oh, hello, mister. I heard that you've been inquiring around the village about an antique known as the illusion box. Oh yeah, that's the thing. People say it kills whomever managed to prise open its lid. Pandora's box, they call it. I just found out about it during the... Oh, that's Romy! Oh, I was like, why are we asking him that? Isn't it normally the other way around? That's Romy, okay. I talked to you before. I just found out about it during the course of my travels, but that box isn't what I'm really after. Well then, if I may be so bold as to ask, what are you looking for, sir? A phantom town that's nowhere to be found on any map. Oh, we heard about that before. A place only the chosen may visit. The only way in, I hear, is on a Mond-san Express. That train and its many mysteries have been the subject of my research for years. From what I can tell, this artifact you're after, the illusion box, is also tied to that town. So, wow, so when can we set out for it? How do we get there? Yeah, that's the one detail I haven't managed to pin down yet. Maybe you whisper a password when you are on the train and whoosh, the track goes in a new direction. Anyway, it's probably something like that. I'll just have to keep searching until I find a way in. Interesting, thank you for your time. Professor, did you hear that? I think we finally got a new lead on the illusion box. It's a bit early to celebrate, but it looks like our journey on the Mond-san Express isn't over yet. Alright, you two, let's start making our way towards the station. Okay, Professor. Do you have any new puzzles? No. No, I'm disappointed. No new puzzles. Hello? Do you have a puzzle? No. Sammy, why don't you have a puzzle? Also, you still have the pickle problem. Yow, you've got at least 30 puzzles under your belt. Who's the rock star now? Okay, so that was... He does have a puzzle, so that was just a roadblock. Oh, Sammy, you jokester. I knew you had a puzzle for me. How's that festival treating you dudes? Pretty righteous, huh? This train isn't ready to move quite yet, so while you're waiting, I laid a sweet puzzle on you. Oh, thank you, Sammy. You're such a nice guy. Sammy's necklace. Oh boy, you're not a nice guy anymore. This looks like math. Sammy has 8 chains with 7 links each. He wants to connect all these chains to make a necklace. Jujula says that it will cost £2 each time he opens and closes a single link. As shown below, Sammy could open one end of each of the 8 chains to make one long necklace. However, that would cost £16, and the truth is that there's a cheaper way to get the same result. Using the cheapest method possible, how much will it cost to make the necklace? Okay. But he wants a round necklace, I'm guessing. So I can't just open one and put all of them on there. Right? That doesn't work. So if I open one and connect it to the other, then I have to close it again. Okay, there's a trick to this, but I don't really get the trick just yet. Sammy has 8 chains with 7 links each. £2 each time he opens and closes a single link. So just opening one costs £1, I'm guessing. Sammy could open one end of each of those 8 chains to make... So it costs 16... So if this is 1... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8... Sure. I think I need a hint for this one. Okay. The number of links in each small chain is a crucial clue that will help you solve the puzzle. 1, 2, 3... Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, yeah, that's 7 chain links. So if you open one up completely and then put the other ones on there, but then you just have like long, then you have like something like this, like that. That's not a chain. Give me another hint. You haven't only been opening the links on the ends of each small chain, but if I open them in the middle, then they just do this, no? I think I'm missing how chains work. Try taking one small chain, popping open each of its 7 links and using those individual open links to connect the other small chains together. Yes, that's what I thought you meant, but why am I arguing with a game? So that would be 7. 7 times 2 is 14. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. If I open all 7, that would cost me £7, I guess. Maybe. Is it 14? I don't understand this.
This should do the trick.
Yes, okay, explain.
Huh. Wonderful.
Explain, Layton. Take one of Sammy's 7 linked chains, break each link apart, using them to connect the remaining small chains together. Oh, like little... Okay, like that. Okay, that makes sense. If Sammy uses this method, he can get the necklace of its dreams for only £14 instead of 16. Okay, I get it now. Yeah, my thoughts weren't thoughting. The Voluntary Express is back in business, baby! Get ready to rumble now, right, folks? Hey, you guys, better hurry to your seats, cause this train is ready to rock! I missed a bunch of puzzles! No! Okay, one of them I knew, which was the mayoral election, because I couldn't solve it. But the other ones, where were they? Oh. Well, don't suddenly stop. Oh, this is the daughter in very pixelated. There she goes.
So much.
This is a lot of people. This would be... How does her dad not notice this? Or maybe he let her go voluntarily.
What's going on over there?
That's the daughter, Luke.
We may have stumbled upon Mr.
Yeah.
Anderson's dear daughter.
That's a cracking send-off she's having.
Considering the size of the party, I doubt she's just going on holiday.
She's looking for the illusion box for a grandmother. Katie is the only daughter of Dropstone's most influential man, Mr. Anderson, and has boarded the Voluntary Express. Several villagers came to see her off, yet she travels alone. Where is Katie headed, and why is she making the journey there by herself? Save your progress, yes. Chapter 3. The Diverging Path. I just can't stop thinking about this phantom town we hear about. Could the rumors be true? Well, the next stop on this line is the perfectly normal town of Luxembourg. Well then, how do we get to the phantom town? That is an excellent question, but I don't have the answer, Luke. But if the Voluntary Express does indeed head for parts unknown, the crew will know something about it. We decided to talk with the crew. Puzzle hint coins. Where are my puzzle hint coins? Also, Flora is still here, who's probably done polo. Oh, that was just my room. Oops. Okay, talk to the train crew. I know Sammy is like here. No. It looks like there's no way in. I still see the puzzle over there. I want to solve that puzzle. Let's check in the train card, I guess. No one's here. Was there someone here before? I don't remember. Was that always empty? Oh yeah, that was... No, that's not Flora's room, is it? Hint coins, hint coins. No, not the kitchen. No, hiccup. No, kitchen. Hello. You're staff, right? I beg your pardon, sir, but we're not open for business at this moment. Do visit us later. You're really close? Yes, you see, on the way to Luxembourg, there's a long, unlit tunnel where we have to pass through. While in the tunnel, none of the service views or our restaurant none of the scenic views our restaurant affords patrons will be visible. It is Mr. Beluga's wish that all patrons will be able to enjoy the scenery while they dine. Hence our temporary suspension of service. Wow, talk about classy operation. Mr. Beluga has really thought of everything, hasn't he? Let's see. People... Oh, the lady is not here. I didn't know they made clothes. Wow, Luke! Rude. Luke needs some manners, man. He's far from gentlemanly. Hello, you have a lot of puzzles for me, I suppose. Pass the apples. Let's do puzzles. Lots of them. Johnny and Thomas are each carrying some apples. If Johnny gave Thomas 1 apple, then the two men would each have the same number of apples. Conversely, if Thomas gave Johnny 2 apples, Johnny would have 3 times the numbers of apples that Thomas has. So just how many apples are each of the men holding? So if... let's say this is Johnny and this is Thomas. Assuming both have 1 apple. If Johnny gave Thomas 1 apple, then he has 2 and he has 0. That doesn't work. Okay, assume both have 2 apples. If Johnny gave Thomas 1 apple, so he has 3 and he has 1. The 2 men would each have the same number of apples. That's not true. So assuming he has 3 and he has... Wait, assuming he has 4 and he has 3. No. Assuming he has 2 and he has 1. No, then he can't give him 2 apples. Assuming he has 3 and he has 1. No, he needs to be able to give him 2. Assuming he has 4 and he has 2. No. Assuming he has 5 and he has 3. Then he gives him 1 apple. Then they both have 4 apples. That checks out. Assuming Thomas gave him 2 apples, so he has now 7 and he has 1. 3 times 1 is not 7. 3 times 1 is 3. But that's getting too high, I feel. Let's assume he has 4, 5, 6 apples. And he has 5 apples. No, wait. 4 apples. Sorry, 4 apples. And he has 5, 6. So he gives him 1. Then he has 5. And he has 5. So that checks out. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. If he gives him 2 apples, 7, 8, 2. 2 times 3 is 6. And he has more than 6. Oh boy. So he needs to have 2 apples less than him, because otherwise the amount of apples doesn't work again. I have a lot of apples. Why do they have so many apples? Assuming Johnny has... Let's say Johnny has 10 apples. And he has 8. Then he would have 9 and 9. And if he gives 2 of his 8, 8, 7, 6, and 12, then he has double, not 3 times the amounts of apples. Assuming this guy has 8 apples. There's probably a solve to x formula for this, but I'm not getting it. Assuming this guy has 8 apples, then this guy has to have 6 apples. So they both can have 7 when he gives him 1. If he gives him 2 of those, 6, 5, 4 apples. And then he has 10 apples. 3 times 4 is not 10. Assuming this guy has 11 apples. And then this guy needs to have 9 apples. Because then I have both 10. He gives him 2 apples. So he has 7 apples. Yes. 13. 7 times 3 is not 13. I feel like this is too much. Let's assume this guy has 4 apples and this guy has 2 apples. Oops. 4 and 2. If he gives him 1, they both have 3. If he gives him 2, he has 0. 0 times 3 is still 0. Let's assume this guy has 5. Then this guy has 3. Then they both have 4. I think I had this before. And then this guy has 1 and this guy has 7. 1 times 3 is 3, not 7. Assuming he has 6. He has 4. Then he has 8. And he has 2. 2 times 3 is 6 and not 8. Oh boy. No, why math? Am I doing an assumption wrong? Okay, let's say he has 7. And this guy has 5. By the way, 7 is my least favorite number for no reason. I don't like 7. My favorite number is 9. Okay, 7... And he has 5. Then they both have 6. And if he gives him 2, then he has 3. And he has 9. Oh, that works. Oh my gosh. Thank you. So 7 and 5. 7 and 5. Let's... Yes.
This should do the trick.
Yes. Oh my god, I did it!
And there we have
I can do elementary school math. Wow, they have a bunch of apples. Johnny has 7 apples and Thomas has 5. As you can tell, if Johnny gave Thomas 1 apple, both men would have 6 apples. Additionally, if Thomas decided to give Johnny 2 of his apples, Johnny would have 9 apples. In total, 3 times as many as Thomas. That would have been easier solvable, but who knows? Cube halves. Below are 4 shapes. 3 of the shapes from a whole cube, when fitted together with an identical shape. However, one shape below is different in this regard and doesn't form a cube when joined with another identical shape. Circle the odd shape out from choices A to D below. Okay, if this doubles up, then this fits exactly in here, so this works. This works. This one, I'm assuming I can turn them. If I do that, not sure about that one. Let's come back to that. So if this one, if it has like spikes like that, then it would have spikes Like that. That doesn't work. Okay, let's check out C. If this shape, this fits in here. And that fits there. Yeah, I think that one works. So this one works, this one works. Not sure about these two. So if this one gets copied exactly, so this has like this shape. If I turn it around, it has this shape. I think that works. I think it's D. Oops, oh, I need to circle the shape.
And now to test my theory.
No. Okay, I was wrong.
Well, I suppose that's
Study the
one
shapes
possibility
carefully.
eliminated.
Try again. Then I feel like it's B. Because of the slope. And it goes in a different direction? No. I was wrong.
My, this one is quite formidable.
No, I have a 50-50 chance. But I want to try, figure it out. Okay, let's see. It's neither of those. So these work. I feel like this works if I just flip. And then this one. Then it is C. If it is A, I'm gonna lose my mind.
Puzzle solved.
Okay. Thank you.
A true gentleman leaves no puzzle unsolved.
Okay, that slides into this slides. I thought this would be the other way, so it doesn't slide. Okay. I more guessed that than actually solved that. Board cutter 2. Oh, it's another one of those. Oh boy. Well, here we have yet another inconveniently shaped board. This one even more unwieldy than the last. So you need to cut it into 2 pieces that you reassemble to form a rectangle. Assuming you aren't allowed to flip either of the pieces over once the board is cut, where should you make the cut in order to make a rectangle out of the pieces? Okay. So to make a rectangle. So what needs to happen is that they need to slide into each other. I think I need to make a cut here. And if I slide this over, like this part goes in here. If that part goes in there, then it can't be... Assuming there aren't a lot of flip either piece. No, that doesn't already doesn't work. Why was the other one so easy? Okay, let's see. If I cut this, these need to slide into each other. There is no... I mean, I guess I don't have to. If I cut this off. But I can only make 2 pieces, not like 4. If I cut this here. Now, what if I cut this here? And then this here. And this slides in here, like this part. And then that part goes here, and this is too much. That would be 4 pieces, that's not it. What if I slide this one over? No. If I cut this out here. No, if I cut it out here, and just slide this. Doesn't need to be this shape. Is it like 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4 by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it needs to be cut somewhere along this line. If I cut that, then that actually fits neatly in there. But then I have this left over. So I need to get another thing in there. Can I make this shape somehow? like this shape. If I cut this... No, wait, that's one too many. 2. And then I go 1 up. Nope. Okay. What if I make it here? Like this L here. If I cut this and here. Then this just slots in here and the rest is lost. Okay. If I cut this here and this here, this will slide in here like this. This spot is too much. Like this. Then that only covers this. And then this is missing again. Oh boy. Okay, I think I will come back to this later. I need to think about that. Yeah, still haven't solved majoral election. I don't know how to solve that. A royal show-off. Let's do that. In a far-off country, there's a king whose favorite pastime is showing off the latest possessions he's collected. The subject of the kingdoms are forbidden from purchasing new items until the king has owned them for a month or so. Only once he's tired of his new purchase can the common folk finally buy that item for themselves. The other day, the king bought a new item that had him all but commanding his subjects to buy one as soon as possible. Circle the item. And this one, because otherwise he can't talk to people. If only one person has a telephone, he can't phone someone. Right?
Consider this puzzle solved.
Yeah. Easy.
A true gentleman leaves no puzzle unsolved.
That's correct. The telephone is the answer. After all, a phone isn't much use if there's no one on the other end. Het weather. There is a fellow with a very particular rules about when he wears his hat. When it is sunny, he always wears his hat. When it is rainy, he doesn't wear his hat. When it is cloudy, he doesn't wear his hat unless it's been cloudy for 2 days in a row, in which case he wears his hat on the second of these days. Below is a schedule of where this fellow decides to wear his hat over the course of 1 week. Use the panels to fill the weather for each day of the week. Okay, so he doesn't wear it on Thursday, so it wasn't cloudy 2 days in a row, in which case he wears the hat on the second. Okay, this can't be cloudy, so this has to be rainy. The clouds can't be 2 in a row. Ooh, that doesn't work. Oh, that's not good. Okay. Because he wears it on the second day of cloudy. So it can't be here and it can't be here, because otherwise he would wear it. But he doesn't wear it... When it's cloudy, he doesn't wear it. Oh! The last Sunday could have been cloudy. That would work. And then this would be like that. Oops. I think so. I think that would work.
Consider this puzzle solved.
Yes, okay. Good job.
Ha! Wonderful.
Excellent. If you assume that the Monday shown was the second cloudy day in a row, then your friend must have worn his hat on that day. The rest of the solution then falls right into place. Painting the flag. Like Animal Crossing. Exactly, like Animal Crossing. You have a pristine white flag that you want to dye into 3 sections as shown below. You have 3 dyes. No 2 adjacent sections of the flag can be the same color. Each section can only be 1 color and you can't change the number or size of these sections. If you aren't allowed to mix the dyes, how many distinct flag designs are possible? Oh, the flag can be the same color. Each section can only be one color, and you can't change the number or size of these sections. Okay. So they could be red, green, blue. Okay, let's do. They could be red, green, blue. They could be green, red, blue. They could be green, blue, red. Wait, let's do it like this. A, B, C. They could be B, A, C. They could be A, B, C. And they could be... Wait, missing one. A, B, C, B, A, C, B, C, A, C. Oh, wait. Let's do A, B, C, A, C, B, B, A, C, B, C, A, C, A, B, C, B, A. That's the general ones. Then we have where it's only two colors, or does it say somewhere that can't just be two colors? Can't be the same color, but it can be A, B, A. It can be A, C, A. Can be B, A, B. Can be B, C, B. It can be C, A, C. And it can be C, B, C. It can't be one color because obviously it can't be the same. So this would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12. Maybe? No! Okay, I was wrong about that.
Looks like I botched
Give it
that
another
one.
try, get good scrap. I wish it would keep the memo from last time. Okay, A, B, B, C, C, A, B, B, C, C, A, B, A, C, A, B, A, B, B, C, B, C, A, C, C, B, C, A, C, D, C, A, B, C, A, C, B, B, A, C, B, C, A, C, A, B, B, C, B, A. What am I missing? Two adjacent sections of the flag cannot be the same color. Each section can only be one color and you can't change the number or size of these sections. Oh, white. Oh no. Oh, it can just be say white. If white is a color. Oh gosh. Then I have white, A, B, white, B, A, white, A, C, white, C, A. Oh god, that would be so many colors extra. No. Okay, then we have white, B, C, white, C, B, B, C, Y. Oh, we have the same amount again. Oh no. Oh no! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, I have 12 normal colors. And then I have white A, B, white B, A, white A, C, white C, A, white B, C, white C, B. That's 6 more, so 18. A, white B, B, white A, C, white A, white C, C, white B, B, white C. That's another 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. 24. Then I have white A, white, and white B, white, and white C, white, which is 3 more. 27.
Let's see
No.
if this works.
No.
Well,
No, I miscounted something. I think I need a hint. If you tell me the hint is you can use white. You have 3 dice you can use on a flag, but that doesn't mean those are the only colors that you're supposed to. Yes, I got it, it's white. Maybe you've noticed that the white color of the flag's fabric is another color you can use in making your design. Yes, I know. Adding white to the 3 dice you have, there are 4 colors you can use to make the flag designs. If the left section of your flag is red, for example, then the combination the other 2 dice and the flag's own white color in the remain 2 section give you a total of 9 distinct designs. So it's 9 for A, then it's 9 for B, and it's 9 for C, and 9 for white. So it's 4 times 9 because I'm tired. That's 36. Is it 36? I don't want to try the different things anymore.
here goes.
Yes. Oh boy.
Layton's apprentice strikes again.
Yes. Sharp thinking. Once you incorporate the white color of the unpainted flag into your design, you actually have 4 colors you can work with. If you assign a color to the left section of the flag and list all designs possible, you get a total of 9 variation. Multiply this number by 4, which represents the number of colors at your disposal to get the answer 36 variation. Thank you. Leaving these 2 puzzles here. Talking with the train people. Hello. Finally, time to get down to business. It's been ages since I got to do some real work. What do you mean? Didn't you just finish repairing the train? Sort of, but before I can kick back, I've gotta do... Oops. I mean nothing. Things are good. Hint coins, hint coins. I need hint coins. I just used 3 of them. Give me hint coins, please. I'm starving for hint coins. Oh, you're new. Hello, who are you? Good day, sir. The name's Conrad. I'm a student from the village of Dropstone. I'm headed to Luxembourg, so it seems we will traveling together for a while at least. Here, have you heard about that long tunnel on the way to Luxembourg? When the train passes through it, every light on board is switched off. Strange. So once the train nears the tunnel, all access to the deluxe carriage is cut off. What if someone needs to go to the toilet in the dark? Something very weird must be going on if they shut off access to the deluxe carriage. Of course, it all makes perfect sense. Why didn't I see it before? Luke, I think I've worked things out. Quick, to the deluxe carriage. I'm right behind you, Professor. So the deluxe carriage is left behind in a tunnel, and then that's how we go to the cool place. I can finally solve the entrance puzzle for that I've been seeing for a while. This one. Here we are, the deluxe carriage. Something's written on that sign on the door. Actually, it appears to be a puzzle of some sorts. Finally! I have a hunch that if we can solve that puzzle, we can gain access to the carriage. It's been teasing me. The door's code. In order to pass through this door, Luke and Layton must arrange the symbols according to the following rules. The star must be next to the moon. The X must be second from the top. The circle must be somewhere above the diamond. The moon must be located 2 places below the diamond. Okay. The star must be next to the moon. The X must be second from the top. Okay. Second from the top. The circle must be somewhere above the diamond. The moon must be located 2 places below the diamond. Oh, that's not good. What if the... So the moon is 2 places below the diamond. The circle must be somewhere above the diamond. It is. The X must be the second from the top. It is. And the star must be next to the moon. It's also correct.
And now to test my theory.
Yes, nice.
And there we have it.
You're in. Good job cracking the code. For it having teased me for so long, it was pretty easy. There we are. The door's open now. New hamster toy. Brick wall. Goodness, look at this place. It's off the scales. Yes, it is far more luxurious than the standard carriage. These tickets must cost a pretty penny. First thing, look for hint coins. Not too dark, not too bright. You can't beat high quality lighting. Oh, hint coin. Give me hint coins. No, don't go back. So, carriage 2. Let's take a look here. Oh, Professor, this room is just breathtaking. And 1.5 times as big as our room to boot. Plus, just look at the super squishiness the sofa. How super squishy the sofa is. Whee! Come now, don't jump on the sofa. Luke, remember that discussion we had about how gentlemen should act in front of ladies? Wow, you're right, it's so squishy. Whee! Okay, hey, what are you doing here? Radical surprise, dudes. Anyway, sorry to burst into your party, but I'm just here to snazz up the rooms. Let's see. Do I put them here? Negative. Sammy, that's not good. Hey, you there, smart-looking dude. I mean you, man. Me, good sir? Uncle Beluk, the boss, told me to dress this place up with some flowers. Can you work out where I should put these things to make this whole area smell nice? Of course, it shouldn't be too much of trouble to find a spot for flowers as lovely as those. Smell the roses! Ah, there's nothing like freshly cut roses to boost your spirits. Can you help Sammy freshen up the whole carriage with the fragrance? Touch a square with your stylus to place a rose. The fragrance of each rose reaches 2 squares in all directions, but can't penetrate walls. If the fragrance of 2 or more roses overlap, the resulting smell will be overpowering. So make sure to keep your roses spread out. Touch the existing rose to remove it. Ah, like that, okay. So this could work. 2 space. Okay, can't penetrate walls. This already doesn't work. 2 spaces away. And this already wouldn't work. What if I put it here? Then I need to put it here. And then nothing can go into that corner. If something goes in that corner, where can it? Cannot be here. It can still be here. But then nothing can go in there. That's not good. It needs to be something here or here. Otherwise it can't... Oh, this one can also reach there. Okay, this one would reach. But this one is then too much. This doesn't work, so this needs to be somewhere here. But it's one too much. What if I put it like that? And this would work? Ah, but this one doesn't work. No, so close yet so far. This looks kinda right, but it's not quite right. This This fits so nicely. So this could only go here, but then these are off. And these spaces will be empty. If I put it like that, but then these two don't agree with each other. This works. How can I get both of those? Missing one. Only missing one. That will overlap. Maybe like that? Oh, that works. That works.
Consider this puzzle solved.
It smells flowery again.
There we have it.
I personally love perfume, but there are some perfumes that are so disgustingly heavy that they're like overwhelming. I hate that. So flowery fragrance is actually nice. I don't know why a lot of men perfumes are like feminine perfumes are like roses, fruits, and then man perfumes are like guns, bullets, metal. And I'm like, why? I don't want my boyfriend to smell like guns and metal. I want my boyfriend to smell like a fruit or something, like something nice. I don't get it. Maybe I'm not masculine enough to get that. There, how's that? Oh, petalicious. It's not crazy, but it makes a statement. I'm sure it will go down I'm sure it'll go down a thread with the bossman. Well, anyhow, kick back, relax, and enjoy the rest of your ride on the Voluntary Express. It smells lovely in here now. Yes, quite nice, I'd say. But back to the task at hand. We've given this place a once-over and come up empty-handed. A gentleman can't very well go barging into other people's rooms, so let's return to our room. Oh, Professor, do we have to? It feels like it's got so late. Can't we just stay here for now? We decided to go back to our room again. Give me hidden coins. Do you have hidden coins for me? Or like a puzzle or something? Anything? No? Guess not. It's the strangest thing. All of a sudden I'm so tired. What's the matter, Flora? Gosh, all of a sudden I'm sort of sleepy too. Alright, you two, this is no time for jokes. Oh dearie, I'm suddenly quite tired myself. And then they all fell asleep. Oh. That's not good. Was it the flowers? Choo-choo. Oh. Huh? What's going on out there? Am I dreaming? Puzzle 58. In the tunnel. Two trains pass in the darkness of a long tunnel. Move them around so that each locomotive ends up in the opposing track, while keeping its carriage in the same order. The only carriage that don't need to end up in the opposite tracks are the number 2 carriage of both trains. What? To end up on the opposing tracks. Okay, they're already fixed. Oh, I need to switch out the two. Oh boy. The 2 carriages, I'm guessing. How do I get past this? Like that. So this needs to have train carriage 2, and this needs to have train carriage the other 2. Oh boy. So that wants to be this too. Now I just need to figure out how to get the 3 out of there. So this is still swapped. But I will fix that in a minute. So that's the 3. And I accidentally swapped 2 and 1. Oops. So let's put the 1 there, and the 2 there, and then the 3, and then the 4.
Here goes.
So they swapped train cards. That's right, the 2 trains speed off into the darkness, each carrying the number 2 carriage of the other train. My word, I must have fallen asleep on the sofa. How careless of me. Do you know what happened in that tunnel, Luke? Sorry, Professor, but I slept through the whole thing too, and I had the strangest dream. In my dream, part of the Voluntary Express switched tracks while we were in the tunnel. Switched tracks? You mean to say one of the train carriages is now riding different rails? It might have not been a dream after all. If one carriage did split off from the train, it would no longer be bound for Luxembourg. Maybe that carriage is how you get to that Phantom Town. I'm beginning to suspect that you're right on the money, Luke. I hope the Phantom Town isn't as creepy as it sounds. New hamster toy. Randomly.
Everybody get ready to rock. The next stop is Frozen. Come on, passengers. Let me hear you scream.
Frozen, eh?
Okay, Sammy. I like you, Sammy.
Of course. How could I have missed this? Do you recall how this ticket was missing a destination? Well, it seems that the destination was staring us in the face all along.
Oh, this is the one puzzle that's not solvable.
Where, Professor?
A ticket to where? In front of you is the ticket that Layton and Luke found in Dr. Schrader's flat. At first glance, the ticket appears to have no destination written on it, but when you look at it in just the right way, the ticket discloses its destination, the town of Folsens. The key to spotting the destination is the number that has been cut out of the ticket. Can you work out which number must have been there? Use the ticket in the instruction booklet to puzzle this one out. I can't, because I don't have it anymore. This one is not good. I mean, this is a great puzzle. So what you had to do is you had to fold it, I think. So this would be... Wait. This would have been an F. And this is an O. And this... I mean, there must be folds then, right? Fold... How do I get an L out of this one? Fold... Z... Fold... So it's an E. So what number is out of here? That would be a 6. It's hard to do without the ticket that you actually have.
To test my theory.
No, it's not 6. Well,
My.
to solve the puzzle, you need to do something to the ticket that allows you to connect the 2 rows of numbers in some fashion. Yes, I need to fold it, but I can't do that because I don't have the ticket. You fold it like here, like And then they like move together. I think that was how it was done. So it's not a 6. So that's the E. So for the E to go as an E, it has something like this. And this gets cut off. So that's a 2. Maybe, hopefully,
Consider
please.
this puzzle solved.
Yes! Oh, thank you.
A true gentleman leaves no puzzle unsolved.
Excellent. The missing number is 2. If you fold the ticket as shown and line up the 2 sets of numbers, they form letters that spell out the word Folsen. It looks like the ticket's destination was there all along.
I get it. I suppose that means we've
But you
almost
haven't
reached our
folded it.
destination.
Yes.
Whoa, this is strange. When did it get so dark?
Where's Flora?
What do you mean?
Or Paolo, I'm guessing. It's so sad that Flora is not here. Ooh, Dark Town. I do believe we've arrived at the next stop. But I don't see Flora, Professor. Where could she be? Hi, you two. Glad to see you're finally awake. Flora, where did you get off to? I'm sorry, but the carriage was really stuffy, so when we stopped I went outside for some air. We went out alone? Are you crazy? It's dangerous out there. Who knows what kind of oddball could be lurking around? Oh well, I'll be more careful from now on. Watch your tone, Luke. A gentleman always remembers to treat a lady with kindness and respect. Now, since we're all back together, why don't we get off this train and see where we are? Ticket solved. The ticket was for Folsens. Folsens. A destination accessible only to those riding in a particular carriage on the Voluntary Express. It would seem that Dr. Schrader must have visited Folsen sometimes before his murder. And I will stop right here. And I will explore Folsen next time before we get off the train. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Bye bye!